good? All right. Who's in here? What up, Kenny, Drewby, legendary? How's it going, guys? Oh, you know what? It's breakfast stream time. We got to make sure we're ready to make breakfast, right? So let's get the old breakfast apron on. Hmm. Hey, what up, Shipman? How's it going, buddy? I've seen you already been wandering around the internet over on kitchen table like right away, bro. I saw you. I saw you. There we go. All right. Now I'm properly ready for breakfast. What up, Isaac? What up, Trevor? How's it going, guys? Oh, our wickedly curved breakfast blade apparently is dirty, so we're gonna use this to cut into our pack of bacon. So I know that I said that I wasn't doing the live streams in the breakfast streams because I got a small little screen to deal with, and I started thinking about other setups, and then I got lazy and was like, oh, all the stuff I have to do to try and get a breakfast stream working because I don't have a laptop and all that stuff. And then I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do it anyways. What the hell do I care? Screw it. So here we are. I'll just deal with the tiny little screen. If people end up getting their comments missed, I can't do nothing about that. What up, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Brad, going back on my word for shame. You know what, man? I don't know how other people operate, but I assume they have to be like me. I am a lot of talk. You know what I mean? Like, I will eventually do the things that I'm talking about, but I am like tons of talk before I actually get to doing them. A lot of back and forth, a lot of going in cycles, a lot of overthinking. So yeah, anybody who's expecting what I say to materialize like right away, forget it. It's not gonna happen, right? It doesn't take long to figure that out. It's not. I don't know, man. I don't. It's just like a part of being human. I don't know what it. I don't know what it would be like to be a robot who just says something and then does it every time. What up, Jason? What up, Mendoza? I mean, we're all. Oh, that really didn't work very well. Anyway. Is this knife so not sharp? Come on, dude. Ah! Oh, this is so obnoxious. What the hell's wrong with this knife? Alright, whatever. It is what it is. What up, Hogue? What up, Andrew? Oh, Nathan, last day of vacation. Live it up, buddy. Do not let your last day of vacation be ruined by my vacation is over-itis. You know when you have your weekend and you're enjoying your weekend and then all of a sudden you hit Sunday and like as you progress through Sunday, your brain just starts to go, meh. I mean, this used to happen a lot when I was in like school specifically, where your brain just starts to go, no, I have to go back to that place. And then it like ruins your enjoyment of the time you have away from that place, right? Okay. These bacon strips seem nice and meaty. I feel like it's going to be a good breakfast. But we're going to have a good one. All right. There we go. That sink looks nice and clean too. Deep fried Snicker. How are you supposed to eat that, man? I don't even. I like. Just eating a full-on Snickers bar by itself already feels like too much to me. Give me those little Halloween ones, you know? Give me those little Halloween Snickers that you can eat in like 2 bites, and I'll have one of those. Eat half of it at a time. But like a full-on Snicker bar is just so much. So the deep fried is crazy. Alright, so we've got that turned on. We're good to go that way. We need a plate with a paper towel to get that fat. Tal Shipman, you acquired a LP copy of every sliver ever printed. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, you like that 6-pack, I can tell. Thanks, Grimy. Almond Joy. Well, yeah, you know what? I'd get behind that before I would get behind, which one is it? Oh, wait, no, it's, one of them is coconut. Whichever one is coconut. I don't like coconut. I don't like coconut, and I have an allergy to coconut oil. Not like a major allergy that like debilitates me or anything. Just coconut oil stuff will make me feel run down and make my guts go, oh, what have you done to us? What have you done? Thank you. How you doing? Did you sleep all right? Excellent. I didn't have to worry about waking you up this time at the start of the stream, because usually when I start, I'm like, I don't want to be too loud and wake up Carly. But me, all my yelling wouldn't wake you up. It would just be some random little like click in the. I thought I heard like a Facebook notification. You're like, I'm up now. Yeah. Keep the rubbing above the belt, woman. Keep it above the belt. People will make assumptions on the internet otherwise. Yeah. This is the only way she'll touch me. Why are Lorwyn blocks singles so cheap? I don't know. Lorwyn was a weird time in Magic. What up, Mazrataz? That's a little more centered. That is a massive orange. That's right, Maz. A new apron because we're reaching out to a new audience type. What's up? People looking for a different kind of breakfast. Who wants to eat breakfast off my abs? I got your bacon plate right here. Yeah, but they're just warm and fine. I checked, they're still fresh. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, oh no, I left them unwrapped. But it's all good. Nope.
That was just your preference.
Yeah. Just stuff will last longer that way, that's all. Hey, Lorwyn's your favorite? Well, yeah, Lorwyn struggled. There was, like, Magic, I think, was contracting a bit around the time of Lorwyn because of what was going on with the economy. I'm not 100% sure on that, though, because it was a long time ago, but I feel like that's what was going down. Ryan Calkins, been a while since I've been on your stream. Herp, how you been, buddy? Thanks for the super chat, bro. I've been good. While you've been gone, I've been lean, man. I've been working out. I've been doing a lot of crunches. My main ab has gotten big and split into multi-abs. My doctor said this is a good thing. Carly loves it. Hey, guys, hold on. Let me flex for you. Hey, 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 hey. You like that? Yeah, you do. So that's what I've been up to, bro. I've been getting ripped. I've been getting toned. It's time to get toned and boned. Whatever I want to do with other men is my business, Carly. Don't look at me like that. Combat's gonna be happy when he sees this. He sent this out. He's like, I'm gonna wear it on a breakfast stream. Like, you got it, bro. You got it. Looking Jack, that's right, Grizzly man, I am, bro. Anybody's dumb enough to try and break into my place, they're gonna get a ticket to the gun show. You got welcome to the gun show for free, bro. Free gun show as I go, get it, and unleash the power hammers on him. I can hear your mirth behind me.
What, man?
Yeah. She sees the power of those jackhammer arms and she feels the fear for people, so she lets it out through exhalations. You know, like MC Hammer, please hammer, don't hurt him. That's what Carly says to me every night when we're going to bed. Please, tomorrow, Mike, don't hurt anybody. And I say, no promises, woman. When you're this powerful, sometimes it happens by accident. Ryan C, yeah, bro. You're damn. What do you think it is that actually made you want to super chat when you showed up? Because you missed the streams and you haven't been here for a long time? Nah, son. Your animal brain got all excited. You haven't even seen the craziest part. Ho 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 ho! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You like that? some, get you 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 some. Oh. Kenny, that's a great time to be playing Magic, bro. Divorced from the economy, not having any idea. Part of the reason I don't know if there was something that way going on in Lorman is like, I've never had stocks or money, so is the economy crashing? Doesn't matter if you're poor. Zero is always zero. Hey, portfolio, bro. I can't even afford the letters of portfolio, let alone a portfolio. Gotta get yourself jacked like that. It takes a lot of work, too. I put a lot of work into this sweet bod, bro. Like a lot of work. But when you work out this much, people will grease you up for free. They'll grease you all up. They'll cover you in Crisco, bro. Cover me in sunshine and Crisco. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Ba, 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 ba. We're gonna do a wheel stream booster wheel stream tonight with a bunch of booster action. I'm hyped. I'm ready to crack some packs. We got a bunch of MetaZoo. We got Magic the Gathering. We got other stuffs too. Kingdom, that's right. Bacon, buddy. Bacon is life. That's how I start my days. The bacon ways. Get baconated. You missed my work in my junk maneuver.
I saw you.
Oh, you could see it from over there? Alright, nice, nice. It's something that I knew you'd get a kick out of, so it's like, alright, you're gonna want to see it. See, this morning you guys get 1 6-pack, but tonight, if you play your cards right, you might get more than one. Oh, holy moly, holy smokes and moly, holy cheese, holy moly cheese. Kenny, you don't get it? I imagine that applies to everything in life, including the relations with the wife. Not a poor lady. Did all them bodies crawl? The county cross in the corner. What up, Edward? How you doing? You can't even do the rest of the song because it's not happening, Kenny. So it's nothing, nothing. Oh, nothing, nothing. Damn. That's your version of the song, Kenny. Take that. Take that. You're not Little John. You're Nobody Will Touch Your John. Or just Lil. Your choice. What up, Aaron? How you doing? Glenn, thank you for appreciating the hard work that I put in, bro. Hard work for hard bodies. Lisa, don't go all the way around, man. See, you coming up with that means you wish it did. But the thing is, see this ab, this right here? I've already got the ass that matches this, okay? It's glorious. Don't let Clayton know. He'll lose his mind.
It's true.
I see you, Carly. I see you. Don't think I don't see what you're doing over there. They don't see you, but I see you. I judge you. I judge you to be beautiful and awesome. Hey, what's up, girl? I got some breakfast for you. I got some breakfast for you.
Yeah. I was griping about that exact amount yesterday. It's right here on my table.
You griping? I never heard of that. A complaining wife? Well, that's a new one. Has anybody on the internet ever heard of that? A complaining woman? That's a new one. What's that? What are you shaking your head for?
Waving.
Candace, get out of here with your garbage nonsense. Here's what I'm gonna do with that bacon. I'm gonna feel free to send it inside my glorious body. I'm gonna put it in my mouth hole. It's gonna be good. Kingdom, does Carly require that I wear this at all times? Excuse me, I am like a hurricane. I cannot be contained or controlled. I can only be endured and experienced. Imagine trying to harness the natural element that is me. Never gonna happen. Unstoppable. Those are almost sumo stomps. Yeah, I bet you'd like to get sumo stomped, wouldn't you, Mads? Weirdo. Stomp on my chest, Daddy. You're into some weird nonsense. That's you, Mads. That's you. Pretend that I want you to stomp on me while I pretend that you're Ed Sheeran from that music video where he wears the fat sumo suit and that Asian lady kicks him in the face. Come on, stomp on me, Papa. You're a weirdo, Mads. You're a weirdo. Oh, Mads, you say that, but you'd be getting your whole family into the basement if you saw me coming. Oh, no, it's Hurricane Perp. Everybody into the basement. Everybody get down into the basement. Well, Mommy's just going to stay up here for a little bit. Hold on. Why am I taking my clothes off? I don't want them to blow away in the hurricane, Billy, but you got to stay down there. You stay down there. Mama's going to fight this hurricane with both of her legs. Now you're gonna think of me when you hear that. Who is that? The Scorpions? Here I am, burn out, rock you like a hurricane. You know what I'm talking about? Bacon goodness is cooking. Because the apron's long neck, you glanced and thought I had the world's most muscular, saggy man moves. Yeah, it's like mega old man. I can get him lower, bro. Get him down low. I'll get low. I'll get low. I got abs on my belly. That didn't really feel great on my neck. Managed to hurt my shoulder this morning, sneezing. Gotta love that. Oh, yeah, awesome. Hooray for life. Hooray for being alive. I sneezed and my shoulder hurts. I throw my back out from sneezing. So why not add messed up shoulder to the mix, right? What up, Beezels? How's your weasels? How you doing, bro? How you doing? You driving with them diesels? I like to rhyme. I'm a silly internet man who likes to rhyme and look good all the time. There we go. There. Does it look like they're sagging now? Huh? How about now? Does it look like they're sagging now? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Oh. Welcome to, what is it? Welcome to Mints. I'll be your dancer tonight. Put a buck near my dong. Put a buck near the dong. What up, Yidget? How you doing? How you doing? Hungry, I can't wait for the bacon, but I've gotta wait for the bacon, so I'll stand and be ridiculous in the meantime. Pretty good spirits today, if it wasn't obvious. Jason, you feel sorry for everyone who gets acquainted to me first like this? Well, why? Why would you feel sorry for them? Because there's only one of two scenarios. Either they're going to go, well, this is terrible, and leave, which is most people's reaction, or a small handful's going to be like, oh, wow, this guy's a maniac. This place is ridiculous, and I love it. So the people who don't like it easily can leave, And the people who do love it have found a new little home to happily hang out in, all right? Nothing to worry about. What I do ain't for everybody, because I'm very much a ridiculous human being. But that's okay. That's okay, because I'm finding my people and I'm bringing them here. This is how I draw on my people. Other people who run away from this, they don't have what it takes. They're not prepared. Oh, yeah. If you're not ready for me at my abbiest, you don't deserve me at my flabbiest. So yeah, I mean, I guess if somebody came from the historian and was used to the more like tame things that I do there, then maybe it'd be like, then perhaps, you know, maybe you feel a little like, feel bad for them if they wanted a different experience. But other than that, oh man. Pencer, that's it, buddy. That's it. Ryan, that's right. I will do me, buddy. I will do me. That's the plan. I realized, like, you can chase a bigger audience, but you don't get to have as much fun. And I just want to be a silly goof bag, right? So I'm just gonna do my thing. That's what the Hatchet channel's for, is for me to just be Hatchet. The Historian channel will be a more reserved experience, comparatively. I'll still be a ridiculous human over there, but you know, you won't hear me yelling about my dick over there. At least not on the regular videos, most of the time. I guess every once in a while. I don't really have that much of a guideline for the historian videos, other than, yo, don't swear on them. That's pretty much it. Don't swear in the videos because YouTube hates that. But here, who gives a shit, man? I want to do what's fun. I want to enjoy myself. And I get caught up in like trying to maximize and do things properly and all this other dumb nonsense, and it's just, fuck it, man. I'd rather entertain a smaller group of people the way that I enjoy and have fun than like max, I got 100,000 people, but it's like I've connected with nobody. They don't even know who I am. There are channels like that where the videos get hundreds of thousands of views, but they're compilation videos or whatever else, and yeah, you're entertaining somebody, but there's nothing of you in it, and the people who watch your channel don't even know who you are. Like, I've literally seen community posts, and I've been like, why is it showing me this community post? I don't even know who this person is. And it's like, oh, it's from a channel I've watched 20 videos from. Wow, that's amazing, you know? I like the personal touch, you know? I like the connection and like knowing people and chatting with them, recognizing their names, knowing little bits about people here and there. What up, Nug? What's for breakfast? Bacon, 3 strips of bacon, 1 egg. The traditional Hatchet breakfast. Ryan, love the lore videos. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Fantasy Geographic is great. Everything over there is just pure love. I'm having a great time with it. What up, Dave? How you doing? Nug? Yep, I agree. Bacon for any meal. But bacon is a great way to start the day specifically. Jason, hell yeah, buddy. It resonates with a particular group of people. That's really what it boils down to. Everybody has, like, certain things that they're drawn to. And I don't know. I thought about it before. I can totally tamp things down and make it more palatable for more people in terms of they won't be turned off by my outlandish personality, the ridiculousness. Like, I can tamp that down, but it's not as much fun. Like, the ridiculous videos are the ones that make me happiest. Making a soup up your magic deck video, that shit makes me really laugh. But then, like, it doesn't go over that well, because it's like, oh man, come on. Weird out there comedy isn't for everybody, right? A workout stream, maybe one day, guys. I could use some exercise. If I had a treadmill, I would do treadmill streams. You know? You could actually set it up in front of a green screen too, where you can like walk. You're like walking through an environment. It could be fun. It could be fun. Hey, do you want breakfast? Make you some, bro. Get you some breakfast. So yeah, ultimately the combination of the fact that like I do like magic videos and I have a really out there sense of humor. There's a lot of the magic sphere that like is really tame and mild, and it doesn't like meld well overall, right? Self-censorship makes one self-conscious. Yeah, though I mean, yes, that is definitely true, right? You have to be more aware of yourself to censor yourself. Green screen yourself running from hordes of Phyrexians. Yep, I could do that, or walking away from them. Spencer, breakfast tacos. I've never had a breakfast taco. Not once. I'm very particular though, so my breakfast is like where I'm pickiest in the day, actually, because it's how I'm starting my day and it needs to be done right. If I pick the wrong breakfast, it really like starts my day off poorly. Poorly. Nathan, walk through the art from basic lands. Yeah, exactly. Or you can be like, oh God, oh no, we're in Urborg. Run. We gotta get out of here. He says, you have a Boston attitude. It's a love or a hated vibe. Well, I'm definitely like that. Loud, obnoxious, and caring at the same time. Yeah, that sounds about right. I got a good heart, and I am loud and obnoxious. It's true. I got my opinions, and I'm gonna state them loudly. Hell, I mean, I used to make all content like this, right? The historian used to be fucking insane. But over time, YouTube changed the way they did things, and they used to be way more heavy-handed with how they handled videos. So now, I definitely feel like I have more freedom to be a wild, crazy boy, but I know if I do it over on the historian, it's just gonna muck things up. And honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't want to muck it up, because people are happy over there, we're having a good time over there, and this can be something different, and that's what I want. I want to bring back the energy and insanity of the previous historian vibe. It's really just me being me at the end of the day, because I'm a very ridiculous human being. So I think we found the right balance, where on the historian we talk about what's going on with magic and keep it accessible to most people, with the exception of live stream still being insane. And then over here, I'm just gearing up to do whatever craziness pops into my fool head in any given moment. I gotta get back in touch more with the craziness. All right, we've got the bacon all cooked. Looking great. And the egg is now frying in the bacon fat. Maz, lunch and dinner only? You don't have breakfast? Breakfast is important. If I don't eat, I get angry, bro. Yeah. There's a nice amount of bacon fat to cook this egg. It's great. Yeah, I mean, Kenny, it's just separating stuff out is what YouTube wants you to do, right? That's why Fantasy Geographic is doing better as its own thing. People get angry at me and go, look, man, I don't want to have to go to 3 channels for all your stuff. I don't want to have to go to 2 channels. Put all your stuff on 1 channel, or I'm not watching it. And I go, well, my hands are tied, bro. Like, you can get as upset at me as you want, and I understand the logic of wanting everything in one place. It makes perfect sense to me. Why would you want to go and get something from the same person in multiple locations? But the truth is, YouTube's algorithm and the way things work is, it would be insane for me to do it any other way. The handful of people who are upset about it all not being in one location are like, don't equal the fact that YouTube, the way it works is like the lore videos are dead meat if I put them on the historian. They do terribly. People are very picky viewers, and YouTube's like, here, you've watched this is this, and they're like, this isn't exactly what I'm looking for. Nope, not watching it. Not watching it. So yeah, if I had left the lore videos on the historian, they'd be dead. And I try and make the ridiculous nonsense on Hatcher, it's just going to get buried, right? That's the deal. Goddard, why is it a problem? Because people like to complain. Honestly, the people who act like that, I think, really just want something to complain about at the time. It can't really be that big a deal, or maybe they have OCD. But Some people just don't want to have to go, like, if you've made a new video, I don't want to have to boot up YouTube and click around to a bunch of different places to see where it is. I can understand that. That's fine. You know what I mean? If people are like, bro, I'm not going to buy, like, there's tons of people who will not come over here from the Historian channel, no matter how many times I mention. And they might enjoy it or whatever else, but they'll never show up here. That's just the way it goes, man. So I accept it. It's fine. Some people will not be happy with it. That's okay. I wish that I could put everything on the same channel and release it all whenever I want to, but you know, YouTube has its way of doing stuff, and if I don't abide by that, my videos get hammered, just hammered. So, so good. So yeah, the historian's like the main base of calmness. And this place will be more wild and silly. It allows me to live stream as much as I want without impacting my original channel. Yeah, that is exactly correct. Spencer, you're bang on, buddy. Complaining is an art form. If your complaint isn't funny or interesting, nobody cares. It's exactly correct, man. A lot of people complain and you listen and go, there's nothing here for me. My complaints tend to be comedic and fun. That's part of the point, right? Make it worth it for the listener, if you can. People enjoy listening to me rant about dumb bullshit. But yeah, that's a lot of what comedy is. If you complain without being funny, then you're just my wife.
That's true. I was gonna say, I thought they eat out there now.
Isn't it nice that even when I'm live streaming just doing what I want, she can come in and nag me?
I was just curious.
I know, I'm playing it up for the people. You nag. You nag. Answer but what? Does your ridiculous nonsense deserve an answer?
It's
you said
just
you
coming
thought,
in. Yeah,
you thought I ate out there.
Yeah.
That's a statement, right? I heard your statement. What's your question?
Well, it's.
Why am I not eating out there?
Yeah.
Because I didn't fucking feel like going through all the hassle of moving the fucking camera out there and doing all this shit.
Oh.
Was it worth the extra explanation?
Yeah. It's always worth talking to you.
Oh, you're sweet. That's not what you would say if you weren't on camera. But yeah, that was just a statement. I thought you'd do this. Okay, and? I just wanted to bother you about it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bug you.
The Carly question.
It was a Carly question. Why are you going on explaining things so much, Mike? Where's my explanation, Mike? Now it's the hassle of my wife's stream. Why are you washing that orange in the sink?
It's every day.
Oh, actually, I thought you wouldn't wash the orange in the sink. Answer me!
Oh, I was more so bringing it up because I was hoping to be able to make my fucking breakfast unhassled with you not in here.
Oh, wow. Maybe if you had just said that, I would have moved. That would
That's
have...
fine. That's why I was just asking. I didn't think that you would start being such a douche.
Oh, well. You know what? That's true. Sometimes you never know what's going to happen. She's right.
Yo, you got a stream over there to do. You can leave me alone. You're not backseat. Fucking breakfast. You already made your breakfast.
I was just watching with that. I was about to ask if you want me to cut it for you, but...
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
You're doing your thing. I'm making my breakfast.
All right. All right. Matt says, I think I'm hassling Carly, but in reality, she has me by the balls. Oh!
That's really fun.
Carly has me by them. I genuinely respect her. That's what she has me by. Does that make sense? Wow, I do hassle the crap out of her at the beginning of the day. Poor thing. Send your letters of condolences to Carly.
Doesn't matter. He just opened them for top anyway.
I'm like, these must have been for me. See, you guys who are like, oh man, it'd be cool to be around this guy more. It's like, she knows what it's like. You don't want it 24/7. You want it on the computer where you can just shut it off whenever you want. If Carly could just go, boom, it's gone. Oh. She would pay a lot of money for a mute button on me. She'd probably never turn it back off.
That's not true.
We'd have the happiest relationship. I'm just jawing on, saying my dumb stuff. She just smiles at me and nods. Never hears the thing I say, and I'm just like,
Love that.
what I was saying. Like, it's like that time where I just sat there, and you like told me all this stuff for like 45 minutes. And you're like, this is the best ever.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice having someone roll with.
Callan says it's nice to see us happy. Well, I'm glad our passive-aggressive fighting actually seems like we're happy on the internet.
Everything is a marital dispute.
Here it is. The truth is I'm happy and a little afraid. And Carly fakes being happy because she's on the camera. As soon as the stream's over, she is going to tell me just how unhappy she is with me.
Oh, yeah. That's all I ever do.
Well, sometimes you're asleep. She stops complaining and nagging to sleep. You think passive aggressive is better than active aggressive? Don't you think that active aggressive would make for a much better stream? Don't you think if Carly just attacked me in the middle of the breakfast stream that you wouldn't be titillated? Oh, it's exhilarating. Oh, she's slapping the crap out of him. He's just standing there. Grab her, do something, shake her, bro. Don't just take it. Glenn says that's mine and my wife's love language. We get along really well.
Yeah, for real. Love language, I hear you. You're fighting with your love language, that's us.
What's your love language?
You gonna cry about it?
Yeah. You can yell at me while I cry. You can stop being so weak. Don't expect sympathy from Carly.
I feel for you.
Yeah, you feel I should shut up. Well, I legit turned around for a second there. It looked like you were just pushing the cut orange that you made into the trash. Cut it up. It's not perfect. Into the trash. That's a good breakfast. Got some food, got hassled by Carly. It's toast party, but hitting up the toes. Gonna smear that peanut butter on it. And look down to the best part. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna make your stomach hurt.
Yeah, but that's how I solve our relationship problems with dancing. You guys can't even see the best part right now, but trust me, it's really good.
He's not lying.
Woo!
I'm in that limbo, man.
Sweaty breakfast. Rush limbo?
In the limbo of not wanting to like over toast it.
Don't feel bad for the neighbors. The walls here are mega
Oh
thick.
yeah, there's
I was
no
worried
problem.
too. I was worried at first that like
The first year we were here.
we were watching Triple R last night and it was 2 a.m. and I was going, yes! During the movie, which might have been a little too much. Maybe. But yeah.
Between the walls and their air conditioning.
How can you not like just go absolutely ballistic. When Buddy's got the other guy on his shoulder with the guns and whatever, he's running along with them, and it's so epic.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
It was so good. Triple R, what was it, Rise, Revolt, Roar, something like that, is amazingly over the top.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely entertaining. It's good action, and it's creative.
My favorite part was when they built up this massive intensity with this whipping scene where they're whipping the crap out of this, like they're just whipping the dog shit out of him. And then he just looks up and sings an entire song. Like he sings an entire song! And I started cackling because up until that point, it was Passion of the Christ with the dog shit out of him. Like they even had a whip with crazy spikes that would like tear out his flesh and whatever. And he's just standing there singing. And I'm just like, man, this is not nearly as intense as a scene from Braveheart. If Braveheart had started singing like, oh, Danny boy, as they're beating him, it'd be like, what? Him yelling out freedom was way better than a 4-minute song that deflated all of the tension. Garcia, it's 100% worth watching. The over-the-top moments are incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's so good.
If you feel like it starts to like slow down a bit and you're like, I don't know, it's gonna pick right back up. Like it's gonna go to like 1,000 and you'd be like, this was all worth it.
It's true. There was a point where I felt like I'm kind of bored. And you get to a point in the movie where the two main characters, one of them is riding the other's shoulders. The one who's riding his shoulders has two like rifles. And he's firing them off, smashing people with them, and then he puts them down. And the guy who's carrying him, he's not holding his legs. His arms are free, and he's punching people. He reaches up, reloads both guns. The guy goes right back to it. Then, because that guy's legs are messed up, right? That's why he's on Buddy's shoulder. Buddy climbs a watchtower with the other guy on his shoulders, pulls himself up to the top, and then they do a backflip together as a human tower onto the pillar, knock the watchman off, and then they look down at everybody below, and the watchman who got knocked off the tower, he falls to his death. And then they leap off as a unit, through the air and get back down into the battle. And you're like, this is incredible! It's so good! It's so over the top and stupid and delightful. Holy crap, did I love it. It was so good. Like, they didn't give anybody magical powers or anything. At one point, this guy releases a whole bunch of animals. Like, he shows up and he leaps down with 2 flaming torches while all these cages open up and a wave of animals pour forth. Like, everything just leaping forth. But you think at first, like, yo, did he train these or something? But as soon as he lands, the animals just go nutty like they would. Some run off, some start going at him, so he's got a torch he's waving at him to keep him away from him and get them to go elsewhere. It's like, this is awesome. This is awesome. What'd you say, Carly?
I said tigers, bears.
Yeah, tigers, bears, stags. Yeah, Netflix has it, in Canada at least. Backsliding onto a tower with someone on your back sounds like a magical power. No, it's not a magical power, but they do, basically, what they do is they give them feats of incredible strength, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have the ability to fly, but you can do absolutely inhuman leaps, right? So it doesn't follow real world physics, but it doesn't transcend into the realm of actual magical powers. There are no mystical powers. It's just 2 really strong dudes. They go to save this kid who's like in the water. He's in the water surrounded by like flaming oil that's burning up all around him. And these 2 guys, without a word, just like this little communication with each other, they both get on a bridge. One gets on a horse, one gets on a motorcycle, and they speed up and go opposite directions, slamming into either side of the bridge, which propels them forwards like this. And they both go flying off either side, attached to a rope. They swing underneath, right? And one of the guys has a big flag as he's flying, and he like dips the flag down into the water as he's swinging towards the other guy. And the other guy like swings through, grabs the kid, hands it to him, then takes the flag from the other guy, whips it around his body so that when he goes into the flames, he's completely encircled by a wet flag. And you're just like, what? Like, and then he comes back out of the flames, and the two of them meet in one of those arm clasp like brother moves right there under the bridge while Buddy's holding the flag up, and it's like, this is incredible. It is so epic. The adventure level is so good. The action is so over the top and dumb. I loved it. I loved it so much. The ridiculous nonsense. Buddy's feeling all like worked up and emotional about what he's done to somebody he cares about. So he starts hitting the wall. But because he's a powerhouse god, he's like, boom, and there's huge divots getting smashed in the walls. It's so much fun. So much fun. I loved it. I legit loved it. I found it to be a very, very amusing movie. The action was awesome. Well, I'm getting all fucking heated from yelling about it. I actually heated myself up.
This is also amusing. It's 4 hours, and it's like a dude. He's doing like a, I guess it's a spoof video. 4 hours of Asian mom here to help you focus, and he just comes in like, "What are you doing? Don't be lazy." This could be 4 hours of it.
Fun.
Yeah, I can see you doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's the kind of dumb, silly nonsense ASMR that I was
Yeah, he's
talking
got
about.
a towel on his head, coming in, talking in a high voice like that. Like, he's just gonna come in over and over and over again. I guess he comes in with some orange slices and like doing all sorts of stuff.
Cool.
I like to see you doing it.
Spence, you don't have to apologize for, dude. First of all, I love Rick and Morty. Second of all, the like Interstellar commercials or whatever are literally the best Rick and Morty stuff, because those are just improv commercials and are absolutely hilarious. The two brothers thing, where he just goes on, two brothers and old women are gonna cross attack these two brothers, and then a meteor hits, and he's just going on about it, and then at the very end, two brothers against this and an alien, a meteor, and it's just called Two Brothers. Like, that is hilarious to me. I love improv comedy. I love the fact that they just improv some nonsense and drew stuff to it and went, these are the commercials. You can tell they're even laughing in some of them, like man versus car, and then Buddy just goes, wouldn't the car always win? But you can tell that's not actually meant to be part of it, but they just put it in, right? It's awesome. It's so good. It's so good. I love, like, ridiculous comedy. That's got to be pretty obvious from the kind of jokes that I crack, right? I'm into absurdism. I'm into messed up, dark humor, like, right out there stuff. So Rick and Morty is right up my alley because it is a surprisingly intelligent comedy that in some ways cloaks itself as idiot food, right? And it does lead to those goofs who are like, you gotta have a super high IQ to watch Rick and Morty. No, you don't. And if you're talking about it that way, you probably don't have one. If you have to look at Rick and Morty and go, I watch this show, and the fact that I can understand and enjoy it proves I'm intelligent. It's like, you're not intelligent enough to know that that's not a brag, bro. Okay? So, Rick and Morty is a great show. You've got a lot of excellent comedy, and you've got, like, the undertones of extreme sad darkness, right? Like, Rick is a very tragic character underneath. He's not nearly as jaded and awful as he comes across, right? It's basically what's happened to him as a result of his massive intelligence and just the weight of existence and everything else, right? So it's like totally understandable. Somebody who's broken like that and doesn't really want to exist and is just struggling to get through a life they can't really make sense of and all this, like, it's very real and understandable. Rick and Morty has some beautiful poignancy underneath it all in hilarious ways you wouldn't expect. Like, they will take ridiculous concepts and add some real depth to it, right? And it's Kenny, I get what you're saying about South Park. The thing about South Park for me is South Park is too preachy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like South Park, and it's funny, but I spent a bunch of time watching some Family Guy and other stuff, and then immediately went to South Park. And while I'm like, bro, I'm enjoying the laughter, it really is like, I don't care. Yeah, no, I get it, South Park. You got a message, but like, it's too preachy. I don't even care. Like, I just go, all right, whatever. Like, it's not in the similar vein of like, there's some intelligence behind it, sure, but Rick and Morty doesn't get preachy the same way to me that South Park does. South Park is Like when they're like, hey, why can't we get canceled? It's like you can't get canceled because in some ways you're just like the people on Twitter, guys. Like you want to pretend we're the edge boys who always say it's like in a lot of ways you guys are just straight up like politically correct and pushing a political agenda. So of course you're not really gonna get canceled, right? Like it's this sort of what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? I don't know, man. But Rick and Morty, like that episode where Buddy has his toilet and he doesn't want anybody to use to use this toilet, right? And then this guy does come and use the toilet, and it just turns into this. It's literally the episode is just about Rick being obsessed with people using his toilet, but actually, what it's really about is mortality, right? That's like the episode is a deep story about mortality. And just if you don't see that and you don't want to, that's fine. You don't have to, right? But like I'm dying in a vat in the garage is hilarious and like tragic too, right? Like there's just I like it. I like it. It's raw. It's got the reality of life like fused into it. You've got the comedy and everything. It speaks to me. I enjoy it. Comedy is very important to me because I find the world is a really messed up place and comedy is how you make sense of it and make things work, right? It's one of those, I've got an overthinking mind and in all honesty, I'm an overly sensitive dude. So I had two options. Either like crumple down and wilt and just fall apart, or find a method that works to make it through the madness. And my sense of humor, that's what did it for me, bro. It's like, all right, we're just gonna laugh at all this stuff. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna help other people laugh because the other end of the spectrum is a nightmare. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. But Rick and Morty is, it's right up there. A lot of enjoyable writing. A lot of episodes I very much had a lot of fun with. It's nice to find a show on that level. And it's funny because it will just be disregarded as stupid garbage, nonsense, or whatever else, right? And that's what people write me up. It's the same kind of thing. Hey, it's just some Jabberwocky idiot, you know? It's all good. Not everybody's gonna get my sense of humor or what I'm about. I'm all right with that. I'm cool with there being just like a certain group of people who are like me. I mean, it'd be nicer, I guess, if everybody, well, whatever. That's the way of the world, right? That's how it goes. That was a pretty good breakfast. I'm in pretty good spirits today. I think it's going to be a good day. Where is Teferi? You're waiting for him to be shown. He's not in the set. Did they not put a Teferi card in the set? I mean, it kind of makes sense because he didn't do anything. What did Teferi even do in the story? He did nothing. Teferi was like the most. All Teferi did in the entire story was apologize to Karn. I'm sorry I was mean to you when I was a kid. Okay, Teferi. I'm a good person. Not like Urza who made you scrub yourself. You gotta be scrubbed with the brush. That never happened. Yeah, but wizards just like make him sound awful. He used to cover Karn in gore and scrub him with a brush. It's like, huh? Huh? Pretty annoying what they've done, man. That like Urza vilification, where it's like Urza wasn't a pure villain, but wizards can only really have it one way or the other, it seems like. So they're like, we're gonna make Liliana pure and good, and she's always been a good girl, and it was the Raven Man who made her bad with his manness. And then Liliana's, I'm a good girl, and now Urza, ew, Urza, what a piece of garbage. All he wanted to do was save Dominaria from the Phyrexians. All that happened to him was he was traumatized by his brother and desperately wanted to try and save his brother. His entire life dedicated to try and save his brother and stopping the Phyrexian menace that threatens the entire multiverse. But no, he's just a villain. Just a piece of crap. He created Karn as like a temporal golem to go back in time to try and stop Phyrexia. But nope, he created Karn to be a weapon, to just go out and punch people and destroy them. And Karn got so traumatized by it because he was covered in gore, and Urza would scrub him with the scrub brush, but Karn was just like, the horror, the horror. And it's like, this is not what happened. You don't get to fucking do this to Urza. No. Urza was a misguided but ultimately good person. You don't get to just go, no, he's a villain. He's a villain. It doesn't work that way. I'm not having it. I ain't having it. Spencer, how do you stop wizards from destroying magic? Spencer, how do you stop me from destroying my YouTube channels? It's not a good question, is it? You're not gonna like the answers. It's like, oh, wait, you got no control over it, you can't, right? That's the deal. Wizards owns Magic, and they're going to continue to make it. So there's no like, how do we protect it? It goes like this: either you're enjoying yourself and you continue to play Magic, or you're not enjoying yourself and you don't. There's no we're gonna send a message. There's no we're gonna boycott or whatever. You decide if you're in or you're out, because no amount of boycotting is gonna do anything, because nobody's really boycotting, and it's a silly idea, right? People who go, we need to boycott, are all the people who are like, I want everyone to stop buying Magic so I can keep buying Magic in the future. And it's like, it's not going to happen. Nobody's gonna stop and go, okay, I'm just not going to buy Magic, right? Like, people are going to continue to buy Magic because they want it. Wizards is going to keep doing the things they're doing. They're not abruptly going to go, I'm going to make this change. I'm going to make this change. Like, we're going to put a lot more effort into the lore. It doesn't make them more money. And if Wizards starts to lose money, let's say sales go down, nobody is going to go, maybe we should spend more money on the lore. So that's not going to get more attention. It's going to get less attention, right? So you can't fix it. If it's broken to you, like if it's irredeemably broken, walk. That's the only advice I can give. Magic is not going to change into what it was in the past. We are never going backwards, okay? Wizards is not going to suddenly reduce the amount of products they're making. They're not suddenly going to increase card quality. They're not suddenly going to balance sets better. They're not suddenly going to stop making products that are 2 to 3 times the price. None of that is going to happen, right? Any change that we see is going to be different from what we've already seen. And that's like, there is no way around that. So if it ever comes to the point where I'm just, this is not for me anymore, then I'll just walk. I won't make videos going, Wizards needs to change. Like, when I'm done, I'm done. There was that time where I thought I was done with Magic, and I left for like a full month and a half before realizing I wasn't actually at my done point. But I can't blame people who are like, just, I'm done, forget it, you're done. Spencer, I didn't think you were a joking. I think that tons of people actively are like, well, but you can't, it doesn't matter, you can't do anything. There's no way to get Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast belongs to Hasbro. What are you going to do? Try to take on Hasbro? You got enough money to buy enough Hasbro stock? Anybody who's rich enough to be able to do anything about this, doesn't matter. And anybody who's rich enough who would get involved with this would be in it to get more money. Like, Alta Fox wanted to spin Wizards of the Coast off into a separate company. That would have just equaled more of this. Like, there's no magical scenario where you wave a wand and Wizards of the Coast goes back to being a smaller company that cares about its customers. That will never happen, right? It's like wishing I hope Apple goes back to making the original stuff they made a long time ago, and I hope that they stop making expensive iPhones. Like, does that not sound like an insane statement? Does that not sound like absolute delusion? It's a giant company. They want money. They're gonna do what gets them the money, bro. So there's no fixing it. There's no making it better. It's this or worse from now on. Think about it like your body, okay? You know how your body breaks down as you age? You know how your knees go and they're never getting better? You know how your back goes and it's never getting better? It's this or that forever? That's magic. That's magic. Like, that's the deal. There are people walking in right now. This is what magic is to them. This is magic at full health normality, okay? And this is what most people's experience are going to be, because most people only play Magic for a year or two and then are gone. So they don't remember what it was like. They don't care what it was like. And they're the ones bringing in the cast confusion. Like, the people who are like, hey, I've been playing this game forever. Wizards should listen to me. You know why they don't? Because you don't put enough money into the game to matter. You can say however much you spend. You know how I know you don't matter? Because Wizards isn't catering to you. If you mattered, they'd be catering to you. Old players only matter in nostalgia milks. Can we milk you with a little bit of Dominaria United? But like, as the main customers, people who think, I've been playing this game for 30 years and Wizards needs to listen to me. Why? You're going to stick around and give them your money no matter what, right? Like, they're good. They're getting your money. Why listen to you? Why not court these other customers? Either you're going to take what they're making or not. They're not going to go, oh, you know what, let's change the game back to what it was in '94 to try and appeal to people. It just won't happen, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Trust me, I spent a lot of time thinking about magic and its future and all this stuff, and yeah, I don't see a path to whatever, but at the same time, here's the deal. Magic's like the only game I pay this level of scrutiny to. There's no other game in my life that I pay this level of scrutiny to, where I'm all like super into it. Everything else is just a game to me, take it or leave it, right? So I'm hyper focused on Magic, and it makes the problems with it like glaring and obvious. But ultimately, I just want to have a good time. I'm not like, I remember when I started out and I was like, well, we're going to make videos and let wizards know what for and all this kind of stuff. But it's like, I'm not interested in pretending to people like if we make videos and tweet at wizards that anything is going to change. Because it's not. Why waste my time? Why waste my time and lie to people pretending that we can make a difference? This is a game. We can play it and have fun together. We're not going to change the company. If you want to make it, if you want to have an influence on a game company, pick a game that's way smaller. Pick a game that like is way, way smaller. You know what I mean? Pick something like Flesh and Blood. Pick MetaZoo. Pick Genesis. Pick Force of Will. Like, it's something where you can have maybe more of a voice, right? Maybe you matter more. But Magic's gigantic. You don't matter. You don't matter. Exactly, Brent. Unless you can specifically somehow financially force this all through, which will require an absurd amount of money. And why would you even bother if you were that rich? You wouldn't give a crap about Magic. But whatever, dude. I'm gonna go buy a sports team. You know? The good news is, despite the problems that exist with Magic, it's still an incredible game, and lots of awesome cards are coming out. I'm super stoked about Dominaria United. I've spent less and less of my time actually worrying about the fact that Wizards of the Coast is a bunch of greedy knobs. I'll talk about it in like some news videos and stuff, but I'm not letting it drag me down, bro. If it starts to really, like, if I really start to get down about Magic ever again, I'm leaving. I'm done. I had my last flare out where I was like, bro, like, as long as I'm having fun, I'm playing this game. But I'm not going to stick around and be some miserable person. You're not going to find me being one of those people who comes back, I quit Magic 5 years ago, and I'm glad it's still a dumpster fire, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why are you here, bro? I've seen you comment on a bunch of videos. Like, why are you watching like stuff about a game you said you quit 5 years ago? Clearly you still want to play it. Just enjoy yourself. It's okay. This is the thing people don't seem to get, too. It's okay to think Wizards of the Coast is greedy, and I don't like what they're doing, and I think what they're doing is bad for the health of the game, and at the same time to absolutely love the game and play it. It's also perfectly fine to completely ignore all that. You can ignore the company is terrible. You can ignore everything they do and focus purely on the game. It is a valid life choice, and it's one that I do with literally every other game I play. So when other people come up to me, I'll be like, I'll mention Warhammer or something, people go, I can't blah, blah, blah because of Games Workshop. And I'm like, let me stop you right there. I don't care. I don't care in the slightest. I'm playing this game. I'm liking it. I don't care if you don't play it because you don't like the game. I don't care if you don't play it because the guy who made the game came to your house and cut off one of your feet. I care about me and my enjoyment. So if your comment is to tell me about how you don't like it, I don't care. Your opinion isn't worthwhile to me in this case. So you can cram it. If you think I'm going to be like, well, you know what? I was excited about playing this game, but since you don't like it and you don't like some of the stuff the company's doing, I guess I won't play it. No, I'll just ignore it. I don't care. I'm not you. Right? That's how it works. And people do that all over the place. Hell, they can't help themselves. Oh, you like that thing? I need you to know I don't like it. I don't care. They do it on my channel. Somebody left a comment going, man, I want you to know you do an awesome job getting us the news. And I'm like, thanks, buddy. And then multiple responses on the comment. Yeah, he does a good job with the news, but I hate his personality. Or he does a good job with the news, but I really wish that he would do it faster, like the videos weren't as long and blah, blah. It's like, who cares? Do you think the person telling me that they like what I'm doing needed to hear from you, you idiot, that you don't like particular aspects of it? Shut up. People can just enjoy things without clownfishes need to come in and be like, just so you know my worthless opinion, I don't like the thing that you like. Oh, yes, please tell me more. I like oranges. Well, I know that you don't know me, but I mean, yeah, vitamin C is good, and I do like vitamin C and also not having scurvy, but I don't like oranges. They suck, and you need to know that. Nah, bro. Nah. How about you just fall off a bridge instead? You could do that. Jamestown says, this is why Cuban Commander is so popular. You and your friends set the rules. Bingo. Cube is the best, bro. Cube is the best. So it cuts both ways. If I'm saying stuff about the game, about the game, you can go, shut up, dude. I'm just going to enjoy it. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. People say that to me in the comments. They go, yo, stop it, man. I'm having a good time. Stop being so negative. Just have some fun. Hey, that's fine. You want to come along and say that? Whatever. The people I take issue with mostly, at least these days, are the ones who are like, hey, if you don't complain. If you don't like it, go away. And then it's like, you can't do this. You're not allowed to complain on my video and say that. You literally can't. You can't complain on my video to say you're not allowed to complain, go away. Like by your own logic, if you don't like something, you're not allowed to complain, you must leave. So how do you jump through the loops where your brain goes, if somebody doesn't like something, they should just leave and not say anything and not ruin it for other people. Now, I'm going to open my mouth and not do exactly what I think other people should do while also being upset that they're not behaving like this. So it's like, so if you see something you don't like, you can criticize it, right? But if I see something I don't like, I can't criticize it because reasons? Like, it's funny to me that people don't get that when they're typing comments. The ones who type, if you don't like it, don't engage with it. Why are you here? Why, like, if you don't like what I'm doing, why are you engaging with it? Be consistent, right? It's not, because that's not what it's about. It's about people just wanting to do what they want to do. I want to be upset. I want to do this. Me, me, me. Well, that's what I get to do here. I get to be me, me, me. My opinions, my thoughts, right? So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The funniest ones are definitely the ones who are like, you can't complain, just leave. And it's like, then just like, I will literally sometimes just copy paste their comment back to them, just changing magic to my video. And be like, there you go. It's the exact same logic. How do you not see it? I don't understand, you know? I don't get it. So, whatever, man. People are silly. So yeah, the idea of just shutting down conversation if it's not the exact conversation you want to hear is strange to me. But I mean, whatever, dude. If I let people tell me not to do things stop me, I never would have got to do anything on YouTube. From the beginning, I was told all the things I had to do. I was told no one would ever watch me. I was told I have to do giveaways, I have to do this, I have to do that, you gotta do this. And I said, I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I'm gonna do. And I'm still doing it. Other people tell you can't do these live streams, they're terrible, stop swearing, stop doing this, stop doing that. No, I'm gonna ab it up, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get on the internet, and I'm gonna complain about the complainers. And then they can come and complain about me, and we'll get like super meta, deeper and deeper with the complaint levels. Hua! 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 Yidget, the way you do things makes you you. That's right. That's how it works for all of us. You're 100% right. Spencer, I ain't doing a giveaway for this apron. Also, my ego is one of the biggest things that stopped me from doing a giveaway. That's what actually angered me when people told me I needed to do a giveaway. I'm like, let me get this straight. You're telling me that I'm making entertainment videos, but my entertainment videos are so bad that to get you to watch them, I have to bribe you. So basically, I'm making trash that's so worthless that I have to pay you to watch it, and you respect your own time so little that you'll watch absolute garbage on the chance that I'll give you something? No. Fuck you, bro. Either what I make is good enough to watch and you watch it, or it's not. I'm not giving you a thing. What, I gotta take you out for a date? I'm gonna take you out on a date, take you to the movies, and then I gotta get down there and chug it too? I pay for the date and I'm doing all of it? I don't think so, bro. No. I'll make the entertainment. You decide if it's entertaining, and then the only giveaways will be me being given stuff, because that's how the value exchange works. I was already providing things of value for free. People can take them as much as they want for free. Why do I have to give you things? Like, that blew my mind. I got so mad. I said, no. I won't do this, but I'll do giveaways. If people want to be like, hey man, this is just my way of rewarding my audience, that's fine. But to me, it's bribery. That's what it is. It's bribery. It's saying, yo, I'm going to bribe you into watching this. It's not worth watching. Bribe. You know? The only kind of giveaways I've done are people who are already supporting me. So, hey, look, I got patrons and channel members who have already been paying into my channel. I got some arena codes. Hey, guys who have already been supporting me, here, thank you. That, like, it's technically a giveaway, right? Because I'm giving them away. But it's like people who are already supporting me, and they didn't support me trying to get those because I never said I would do it. Do you know what I mean? And it's not something I regularly do. Every once in a blue moon, something like that happens. And that's how I like it. That is my level where I'm comfortable and happy. I don't want to fucking bribe people into watching me. Don't watch my shit then, you know? There's lots of good stuff out there. Find your stuff. And I will find my crew, and everyone will be happy. That was my mentality back then, and it's clearly worked out. Woo! It's a warm day. A warm day indeed. Yeah, Nomis, you want something? I'll give you the bird. That's funny. I like that. Oh. All right. Well, this has been a good breakfast stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It is enjoyable. I've had breakfast. Got to do some ranting, which is always fun. So, you guys are dope. Tonight, we will get together for a crazy wheel stream over on the Magic Historian. And depending on how I feel, I mean, I can stream whenever I want. So I might show up back here midday. Who knows? We'll see. Anyways, thanks for coming by, my friends. I will see you later.